Hi everyone, my name is Akshaya Kavle. I'm a nature and animal communicator, and on this channel we explore the art and science behind intuitive animal communication to help us create better relationships with all of nature and animals around us. In this video today, we are going to dive deeper into how intuitive animal communication or telepathic communication can help us cope with our grief while we go through the loss of our animals. Losing our animals can be one of the most challenging things we can go through. We don't only lose a special animal and a person in our life, but we lose someone who we so deeply love, who has got so much happiness into our lives, who is our guide, our companion, and our best friend. This grief can evoke a lot of emotions in us. We often go through these waves of grief where we feel angry, frustrated, sad, and it can be quite confusing as well. There are so many questions that haunt us: if we did right by them, if we made sure that they were happy throughout, if there was anything more we could have done to help them live longer. And all these questions often remain unanswered because it is the guilt and the grief that keeps eating us. A lot of times this grief may even come in the way of the relationship that we have created with our animals. Because of this grief, we often fixate on their final passing moments rather than celebrating the lovely life that they have spent with us. We don't remember them for the happy moments and the memories that we spend with each other, but rather only constantly grieve about the fact that they are no longer physically with us. While this grief is important and we need to overcome it, we also need to remember that grief is not something that can completely get over. We need to walk this path, and while we walk this path, we also need to honor the love and the relationship we have shared with our animals. And intuitive communication can help us do just that. A lot of people who have used intuitive communication to connect with their animals who have passed away have felt a kind of relief in doing so. It is a great way to help us remember that our relationship with our animals are not limited and restricted to this physical realm, but it transcends the physical realm, and we remain connected energetically even if they may not be around us physically. This is something that animals keep reminding us even after they have passed over. So if you are someone who is grappling with this grief, I truly hope that this video helps you. Find a calm and quiet place where you can just be by yourself and feel calm and relaxed. You can also use something that belongs to your animal for this activity, like a toy or a blanket, if it helps you. If you want, you can use a photograph of your animal if that is helpful. Anything that you feel is going to help you become calm and relaxed and avoid getting into that space of constantly thinking about the grief would be really helpful in this regard. Once you have taken whatever you require, you can simply touch it and close your eyes while constantly focusing on your breath work. As you feel calm and relaxed, imagine your animal being around you and you expressing yourself to your animal. If you're not visually dominant, that's completely okay. You can feel all of this. You don't need to do it in any one particular way. Just see what works for you and follow the cue that your animals give you. As you feel connected to your animal, ensure that you explain to your animal how you're feeling, your fears, your anxieties, your grief, and let it all out. Once you have done so, also be open to listening to your animal. You'll be surprised to know that your animals never hold any kind of grudge against you. They are always happier on the other side because they have completed their journey in their physical form and have moved on in their journey as well. So while they were definitely happy with you, they are happy now as well because they know they can still remain connected with you. Do this for as long as you feel comfortable. Make sure that you don't pressure yourself. Make sure that you're doing it in a space that you like and you feel comfortable. Once you're done with this activity, thank your animal for connecting with you and ensure you note down everything that you have shared as well as received. This journal will help you remember the happy times that you've spent with your animal, and it will also help you slowly and steadily cope through your grief. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful. If you did, do not forget to mention it in the comment section below. I would love to hear your experiences. If you are someone who is grieving, I hope you get the help you require. If you feel that the grief is too much to handle, do not hesitate to reach out to a therapist or a professional who can help you cope through this grief as well. Your animals would really want you to take care of yourself, and at such a point when they are not around you, it is your responsibility that you ensure that you are healthy, not just physically but also emotionally, energetically and spiritually. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and until the next video, bye bye.